23.
23? How old is you?
25.
How old is you?
22.
All right. So look, as y'all know, man, this is what it is. I'm on the EOP yard. These is young niggas. Young niggas. All these niggas is homies. All these niggas is from a blood area near one of y'all, man. Where you from? Oak Park, Sacramento. He affiliate, but where you from? Okay, Emerald. Where you from? All right. That's all across the state of California. These three young niggas. Three young niggas. I know y'all looking like, man, why is these niggas here? These niggas shouldn't be on these kind of yards. Right? But guess what though? Where they send y'all first? All of y'all. YOP. What is YOP? Youth Offender Program. What is the Youth Offender Program? Who can explain it best? You want to explain it?
Between 18 and 25.
Okay.
So,
Okay. Explain it.
basically, it's a program for youth, or basically it was made by Scott Bunny to help inmates that are under 25. So they say if you under 25, if you under 25, you basically don't have the mental capacity of an adult. They say your brain is fully developed until you're 25. So basically, the program is for people that's under 25 to get programmed to get us to change the way we think as youth.
As youth.
Yeah.
Coming in prison though, right?
Coming into prison.
Coming into prison. So is that what they told you too, coming into prison? Is that what they told you too, coming into prison? And what yard you went to?
Salona for YP and San Quentin for YP.
And you? And you?
I never made it. I was in the YLP dorms and the session and they kicked me out.
But the YOP dorms is what?
The 50-50.
50-50. All YOPs is what? All of them, right? It's not one that's GP, right?
No.
None of them, right? So when y'all get on these YOPs and shit, and y'all doing whatever y'all doing, what's the rules and what's the arrangement that's there? No. When I'm talking about by the institution and by the department.
Oh, they want us to program, do classes, help better ourselves, and what they say, help better ourselves, where we don't come back to the same person we were. Rehabilitation.
And so what kind of groups they give y'all?
I was in Coastline College. I was taking college. They got NAA, youth offender parole group. They have everything. Music group and
Somebody said Solano is YOP mainline.
it is YP mainline.
It is YOP mainline.
So, I was at Solano first for YP mainline. But the only reason I went to San Quentin was for the YP over. So I really already had 2 points. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, fucking up at. Well, it wasn't even fucking up.
Do you choose what YOP you get to go to? No, they just send you to whatever one, right? Do you gotta sign something to go to YOP? What do you gotta do? Huh? Coming into prison, right? They put you in YOP dorms in reception, right? So explain what that means. Explain what that means.
Okay, my dorm, a non-designated 50-50 dorm, basically is half SMY, half GP, but we all youth.
Excuse me, y'all. Excuse me.
But
scared the shit out of me with them goddamn keys.
but we all youth.
Yeah, all youth, yeah. Okay. So what happened with you? Why did you leave the YOP? Oh, you already had high points, right? Okay, so then they gave you override YOP, right? And then what happened? And then what happened? What happened to make you leave the yard?
Leaving San Quentin, to me, I had wrote a CO it, and you know what I'm talking about. Where for me, nigga, hella high power, but he be on bullshit. You know what I'm saying? I wrote the nigga up, so they had to move me out that building.
Yeah.
Now the whole time I'm in another building, he doing everything he can to have his people give me help. So I'm talking about back to back privilege size right there.
Yeah.
My period, my mom, I got all that shit. Privilege size right up, stacking up all my points. Put me on C status.
Okay.
Put me on C
And so once you get the write ups, then what?
Points go up.
And then what?
They can you out of it.
To where?
They send you to a level 4.
To a level 4. To a level 4 GP. And did they send you there?
Just
And what happened? For the skit. So you went EOP, right? Because what niggas was telling you don't come, don't come. Niggas telling you don't come, right? And you pulled the skit too? You actually went, right? Right. Okay. So and how old was you when you went to the YP? And how old was you? And how old was you? So y'all basically been deemed no good by these niggas on these level fours because y'all was kids and y'all came to prison and the system told y'all to go to a program that was gonna make y'all better or rehabilitate y'all. And then when y'all fucked up, because y'all kids, y'all gonna fuck up.
You lose your YLP. You have to do it for a year before you get your YLP back before you're 25. If you don't do that year claim before you get your, if you don't do that year claim before you're 25, you automatically lose your YLP forever.
Automatically.
Automatically.
So you can't get YLP back.
You can't get YLP back.
And you can't go to these level fours.
No.
You can't.
Not YLP off the jump because they gave it to me. Boom. Once they gave it to me, I went to committee. When I went to committee, they said, "Look, we went through your file again. We seen that you had an in-house GBI. We seen it in the
What is an in-house GBI?
In-house GBI is when in the county jails when you catch in-house GBI, like as far as like busting somebody's shit open or something. But I was 19 in the county jail. I was fighting.
Oh, you're gonna let me come over here?
Was cutting up in the county jail on a couple in-house cases. When I went to reception, they bypassed me and said, "We're gonna make you eligible, start you fresh." They retook me back to committee, snatched me out the doors, and put me in. They wanted to put me in a GP, GP fucking
We
reception.
don't need to see how they living. It's a trap cell. We came in this cell just to shoot the video.
The GP.
You feel me? So of course it's gonna look dusty. That's how this ain't how we living or how they living. This is how the nigga who we gave the dab to is living. You know what I'm saying? It took you through the video. So since you want to be on the nigga comments, that bullshit. Yeah.
They tried to send me to the GP session. They was in the cage talking about if I go over there, they was gonna get up on me. So I went EOP because they wasn't trying to.
So right, okay. So since you bold enough to speak on it,
Yeah.
okay.
So I knew I couldn't go back.
And you knew you couldn't go back, or they was gonna get up on you. Niggas was telling you don't come, all that, and so you tried to go SNY, and they wouldn't let you, right?
Staff won't let us go SNY. They said you have to go to a level 4 DPR to get staffed up. You have to have real safety concerns before you get SNY from.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm already validated on paperwork. So I definitely can't. You know what I'm saying?
Validated. Explain to the people what that means.
So as far as validation, like on part, you know what I'm saying? Oak Park got a prison game, so we already on paperwork anyways. You know what I'm saying? But being that if they know that you from there, and I mean you, if they used to get into an altercation, you get up in a fight or get up in a riot, and it involved the Bloods or Damus, and then especially from a certain area, yeah, being that we already a prison game, we already on paperwork. So them knowing I'm from there, I got all these tattoos that validate me and speak for itself anyway. But they got me on paper. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, they gonna get me going regardless. Just being that I'm already validated on paperwork, just behind the game that I put. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So okay. So with all that being said, I know some people like, man, y'all shouldn't have went. Y'all shouldn't have went over there if y'all knew y'all was gonna be over there and get in trouble. But you was how old when you went?
19.
You was how old when you went? And Racky, how old was you when you went?
23.
23. So you got a 19-year-old, a 23-year-old, and a 21-year-old. They go to this program where they supposed to stay out of trouble. But when the fuck have we ever known 19-year-olds, 21-year-olds, and 23-year-olds to stay out of trouble? One mistake get you kicked off these yards. And then now you go into a level 4. You don't really got no choice. If you come in the system and you're between the ages of 18 to 25, you're automatically getting sent to a youth offender program. And not only that, this man had level 4 points, right? And they overrode you to a youth offender program.
I was on a good yard. They upgraded me to a worse guard.
Right. And what say so did you really have in that? Have a time frame? You don't have a time frame. Did you have a time frame to go back? Did they tell you, hey, you got to get off that yard within a certain amount of time or anything like that? Or after you got off that yard, after you got kicked off? And this my thing, right? So what? Even if they is on these yards, even if they 19 and they 20, 21, 22, 20, 24, 25, whatever. If you know psychology or you can study these laws, and this why California got Senate Bill 261, because Senate Bill 261, they say if you 25 and under, You need to be reevaluated. You can't do certain amount of time because your frontal lobe ain't fully developed. It's impulse issues. It's you're impressionable. It's all kind of different reasons. So all you motherfuckers that talk like y'all know, y'all not psychologists. This coming from psychologists that the people that huh?
I just got done reading some shit about that while I was in when the skit that I put while I was
Yeah.
in practice, but I just read about
How long you got?
a year left.
You got a year left, huh? How long you got? Right? How long you got? He got 24 years. He probably might have needed it the most. Now, this is what I'm saying, right? Can you really get mad at niggas that's 19, 20, 21, 22 that go somewhere and really only got one chance? When have a 19-year-old or 21-year-old or 23-year-old ever had one chance at something and made it? So my thing is, with all this shit going on, it's like, damn, why niggas can't be like, all right, if you fuck up, man, you get one chance. You come back, you feel me? Why niggas gotta be like, oh, it's out? Why niggas like, I don't understand. That's what I'm trying to figure out. It's like, these are little homies, like all of them. That's what they is. Ain't we responsible for these niggas? Like, what's really going on? Let's say the truth, man. Like, that's the shit I don't like, and that's the shit I be tired of. Niggas talk about all this different shit. Niggas say all this different shit. But the truth is, bro, the system set niggas up, and the niggas that's responsible for looking after these niggas, these kids, they doing the same thing. They following suit, and they fucking them over for it. Even got one right here that said he was willing to go S&Y. He like, fuck it, man. I know I can't go back. He was willing to go S&Y. And the system won't even let him go S&Y. They won't even let him protect himself. So therefore, what do we have to do? He have to go to a main line and get stabbed up and then go S&Y, or he go EOP, he run his skit. Which in EOP, since you've been in EOP, you haven't, I don't think you've been EOP long, right? Okay. You ain't been EOP too long neither. You've been here about what? Month and a half. Okay, you've been EOP for a long time. So you can talk about, since you've been EOP, what have you experienced?
As far as like programming-wise or like violence-wise?
No, programming wise.
Oh, there's been a lot of groups, like doing classes and talking to mental health clinicians, one-on-one sessions with clinicians and therapists, try to figure out how we can change.
What's not true? Hold on, what's not true? Rolando Hundreds, what is not true? What are we saying that's not truthful? You got the floor. I'm reading your comments. What's not true? What except for Solano, right? But you don't get to choose. You can't say, oh, let me go to Solano. No, that's not how it works. Was you at Solano in the YOP, or was you at Solano on the yard?
I was at Solano on the yard.
And they put you up for a YOP and moved you from Solano to a YOP somewhere else, right? Did you have any say in that? Okay. So
Solano High School. Look, Solano has 1, 2, 3. They all mainline. You know what I'm saying? They YLP 3, that's mainline, but they have YLP over it. It's not a YLP.
So we'll be bad people. But you got a choice to stay or leave. What is the choice to stay or leave? But you got to go get a write-up before you go? You got to get off. So that means what? You got to get in trouble, right? You got to get in a 115. So let me ask you this. I understand. I understand what the concept is, and I know people gonna say, "Well, y'all end up catching the 115 anyway, so why not catch the 115 off the dribble and keep your name good?" But did y'all plan to catch any 115s that y'all caught? Was that y'all plan? It just happened. You didn't even catch a 115, right? You didn't even get a chance to go and actually see if you was gonna be able to make it or program. You got put up for something, got put in a dorm in reception, and they snatched it back for what? For no reason, for something you did before they even gave it to you, right? So where's it?
They weren't even supposed to do that. I talked to the counselor. He said since I had already had one EOP when I got here, when I got to the last year, he said I was already EOP. So in order for me to try to fight my YOP back, I got to get off EOP.
And in order to get off EOP, what do you got to do?
I got to go to GP
and get what? Attacked. Right. So let's see what's really going on. I mean, they on the EOP yard. We in Donovan.
I don't think they really know what's the benefits of being in the YLP program. If you got life, they're going to give you a day after 15 to 20 years They're gonna every group that they have, they're gonna give you first action on all of it because we're under 25. We should everybody else have to go to the back of the line. Niggas that's been in trouble above 25. We're gonna get access to all the groups. They're gonna be meeting celebrities, Scott Button. They're gonna bring actors.
I'd have been on.
They're gonna
I've been on yard with Kerry Washington, Jelly Water,
got pictures. Got real pictures on mamas. Like shit that never
And when you and y'all you've been on these kind of yards, you've been on somewhat a semblance of the yard. You've been on these yards, on these YOP yards, on the same yards. They now mind you, I'm gonna keep it real. They tried to bring a Mexican, an ex North to come to this conversation. And I told them nah. I said because we not speaking on nobody else politics because they politics been that. You feel what I'm saying? They politics been that since before it was bad for blacks to go EOP or any of that. So let me ask you this though. Let me ask you this, bro. So on them kind of yards, even with you, with your situation, like, do they look for reasons to take y'all off of them yards?
Yeah. I was getting messed with every day. That's the reason I got the write up. Because I threatened the staff for him to leave me alone. That's why I got a write up and kicked off the yard because the staff kept fucking with me, hitting myself every day. I couldn't do nothing. So I threatened the niggas to told leave me alone. I was gonna beat his ass. And he broke me up and kicked me out the yard. And tried to put me up to police about 1 So I pulled my.
And with you, what happened now? Explain your situation a little bit better as far as what the counselor did and all of that.
Counselor, they had gave me YLP. Told me they
Who gave it to you?
one of the counselors.
One counselor. And then they moved you from one place to another dorm. It's all in reception, right?
All YLPs. Then they re-put me up back for committee again. I went to committee. They said they're scratching it because it said in the, I guess the pamphlet to say what you the criteria to meet YLP. They said that you cannot have no violence. Not have in-house violence in the county jail. So they snatched.
But because you was in reception and they sent you to a YOP dorm, which was 50-50, now niggas was like you bad, right? Okay, in your situation, what was going on with you? You said you wrote up a six. What is a 602? Because everybody don't know what that is.
602 is basically a grievance, you know, saying, or staff complaint against staff, basically. And so an officer actually threatened me. The nigga kept, you know what I'm saying, the same shit, fuck with me, him, myself, this, and the third, but the nigga can't never catch me doing that. So when he finally threatened me in the day room where he on camera in front of himself off, I wrote a sad stuff about it. All right, you want to put yourself in blast? I'm gonna put yourself on blast with you. So then when now he under investigation, internal affairs put me on. They come talk to me. For me, I let them know the situation that they got on camera. You know what I'm saying? Now, but they moved me out the building. Ever since I'm out the building, he having his other colleagues, since he can't get to me, fuck with me and give me frivolous ass writing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm stacking my points up.
Okay. So all of y'all in a situation where y'all was on these 50-50 yards, these YOP yards, because y'all was kids, all of y'all, right? And all of y'all was in a situation to where somehow, some way, the staff damn near hijacked y'all program and made sure y'all couldn't stay after y'all had been there. How long you had been there?
Like a year and a half.
How long? Well, you didn't even really get to make it. So your situation, you probably could have had an understanding. You probably could have went somewhere. But at the same time, after they kicked you out the dorm, niggas was telling you don't come over here, right?
But see, a year and a half, I was at their program. And a half, I'm like,
Right.
after leaving from
And how long was you there? 2.5 years program, and the police hijacked y'all shit. The police created problems for y'all, which a lot of times when we think the police making problems, I'm not gonna sit here and just like sugarcoat shit. A lot of times it be what something we bring onto ourselves, and we can avoid it sometimes too, where we don't gotta feed into it so much. But at 21, 20, 23, 19, and all that, do you really know that, or like you know what I'm saying, or do you really even consider that type of shit when whatever going on? Like I deal with you every day. I deal with you every day. I be wanting to whoop your ass. No, every day from this morning to some bullshit you did on the yard, and it's like, damn, bro, here we go. And I talk to you every day, right? And I be patient with you every day, right? So I can never respect you at how old are you now? 22. I can never respect you at 22. I mean, at 19, when I see how you are right now, at 19, to just have impulse control, like have impulse control. You know what I'm saying? Like I can never expect it. And I was with you when you was young, and I wanted to kill you. No real shit. I couldn't stand you, bro. Why I couldn't stand you? Because you steady with bullshit, and this was after all of that. You feel me? So you just now reached a level where you kind of actually listen when a nigga be like, man, chill, man, like calm down. You can't do that shit. You know what I'm saying? And let's be honest, how many homies that's older than y'all actually like pull y'all to the side and sit y'all down and tell y'all anything, even on these yards right here?
Told me to go to the yard. Said, there's no issue for us. That's what I was told. There's no issue for the black to go to 50 no issue. What? I ain't telling nobody. I ain't willing to bank or nothing. I got all my paperwork, right up, everything. Got nothing smut on me. I'm good. I can't go to the main line because I was at San Quentin 50-50. Fuck that shit. My nigga, the Mexicans don't dictate me. Said I'm a good nigga. Good soldier.
They saying they can't. He said somebody said he don't believe that. See, this the thing, right? People say people say they don't believe shit, right? Because they want to have the narrative be what they think it is. But the whole thing is, right? I've been on both sides. I did years on the main line. And I did time over here with these type of individuals and worse individuals. I got homies who really got mental health problems, and on these yards, nobody look out for them. And I'm not saying that's excusing me for being where I'm at, but I didn't make my choice. I don't give a fuck. I'm where I'm at. I don't care. You feel me? Bad people, whatever, all that, whatever y'all want to call me, whatever. But at the same time, bro, these are kids, bro. Come on, fool. Look at these niggas. This nigga look like a baby. Look at this nigga. This nigga look like he should still be in high school. I'm just saying, man. I'm just saying, let's be real, bro. Look at this nigga. This nigga look like a child. He barely got facial hair. Like, no, let's be honest. I mean, he laughing, he think I'm joking and all that, and I am joking, and it's all fun and dandy. You can't see his face, but he look like a kid too. You look at all these niggas, you look like kids, bro. So who gonna tell these niggas to go home? Like, who gonna tell these niggas to do the right thing, bro? Like I don't see why a nigga on the level 4 that got life will be really enforcing these rules, these bullshit petty ass rules and on these type of niggas, bro, where if they fuck up, now mind you, bro, I deal with this little light skinned nigga all the time. And I be like, man, I wish you would have went to a level 4 first because you would have a different mindset and you would have some structure and you would have knew some shit. Now that's cool. And I really do still stand on that. And I really do believe that. But at the same time, if the department is sending the nigga somewhere fresh in, why is we telling niggas not to go? Why is we telling niggas not to go program or not to go somewhere where they can get time off they sentence? Why is we doing that? We got to do better, bro. This not cool. Like these is our kids. They come from us. All these niggas is from somewhere else. This Sacramento, San Diego, Tulare, Merced. My bad. Yeah, y'all keep saying that. Why y'all asking weird shit? How we get phones in here? Like,
we gotta find out who it is.
why I'm trying to be somebody's dad? Like, you really a troll, huh? Like, you got it, TV, man. Have fun, bro, in here, bro.
We gotta find out who it is. You know what I'm saying? Going through the circumstances of, you know what I'm saying, going here, going there.
So do you
and
talk?
understand that this
Do you
shit is
talk
not
to your?
shit.
Okay. Do you talk? You said you was from Oak.
Work.
So you said you from Oak Park. Do you talk to your homies? So how do they feel about? Do they know where you at? They gonna know now. I'm letting you know that. Okay. How do they feel about it?
I mean, see, look, I'm like real shit. They come look, if you pro, go take me to dinner. But that's the rate that I'm pro in the stack anyway, so that's definitely why I'm taking it. It's like I'm saying, I understand on like going through everywhere that I've been, you know, the program being on 30 yards and then going through this shit. I'm saying I can be able to man and take accountability and say, yeah, I did all that shit, you know what I'm saying? Whatever I got coming, that's what I got coming. But at the end of the day, I'm back to doing what I'm doing.
Right.
Period.
Right. And you talk to your homies
Again,
every weekend. And how they feel about? Do they know where you at?
They know.
How how do they feel about
They don't really. They know prison is prison. People get dirty politics every day in prison.
right?
Real shit, nigga. Dirty politics on every yard, mainline, and all that, man. So as long as I don't snitch and do no weird shit, I'm still good in my head. Every write up, every paperwork, every case, all that right here in my cell, over there looking myself. I got everything to back up where I done been, my write ups, what I said, no comment.
Who is that? You his homie. Which one you talking about? who is that? Ex-homie or whatever it is. Like, if you want to come in here and troll or whatever, but if you really a nigga homie, speak on it because
I know all my homies, they're homies.
yeah, because this the thing, right? I ain't gonna lie. I live with these niggas. I live with these niggas. Like, I'll be here with them. This young nigga right here, he was here for 3 days. It was some shit going on. I ain't have to tell him to jump. Him, I had to tell him not to jump. Like, I had to tell him, bro, sit down somewhere, bro. Sit down somewhere. So, bro, I've been around activity and active niggas all my life. All my life. And I know an active nigga. Like, on my mama, this nigga right here, he trained to go. This nigga right here, he trained to go. This nigga right here is trained to go. So at the end of the day, you can go look his fight videos up on YouTube, all that. Niggas in here for bodies. Like, these niggas ain't, not these two, but you know what I'm saying? Like, the thing is, bro, all I'm saying is these type of young niggas that shouldn't be bad because of a prison yard where they ain't do nothing, they ain't tell on nobody, they ain't got no bad case, none of that. Only thing they did was come in at a young age and the prison sent them somewhere that told them that's where they was supposed to be or that was gonna be better for them to go home. And it would have been. It would have been. And I really do fault the department too, in a sense, because it's like y'all know these kids gonna fuck up. So why y'all giving them only one chance? Why y'all giving them only one chance? You feel what I'm saying? Like they should be more reasonable. They should be understanding on how shit go and like, oh no, we ain't gonna just, you know what I'm saying, give y'all one chance. We're gonna give y'all a few chances, or we're gonna give y'all to a certain level, or if we know y'all frontal lobe, because this is what psychology is saying, this is what laws is saying. People was going back to court. People was, can they show they 128G? I'm pretty sure they could. But who gives a fuck? At this point, like you talk about a 128G, bro, you're the only one in here talking about that. What you in jail for? What you in jail for? Huh? Okay. Hey, Racky, where you at? Where you at? What you in jail for, bro? Attempted murder, 2 robberies, and a GBI. Okay. And so nobody ain't got no bad cases, right?
My case, 28 right now.
I'm here for 3 cases. Assault with a semi-automatic firearm, preventing a witness from testifying, and carrying an unregistered firearm.
So what is it? I'm fireman. Fuck with the bitch.
Fucking with the bitch, what you mean by that? Because everybody don't understand.
You feel me? I was with my ex-wife and shit, you know what I'm saying? With her sister, all that shit. I would the gun. I don't pop nobody.
Whatever. I mean, it is what it is.
Yeah, they still call that assault.
Right, yeah, I understand. Don't get it wrong. You ain't gotta be, you talk kind of low, they saying they can't hear you.
245A, assault with a semi-automatic firearm. I mean, I was fucking with the bitch. I whipped the gun out. They saying technically you point a gun at somebody, that's still assault with a deadly weapon.
Okay. You?
Attempted murder, 2 robberies, and a GBI.
Right. And this is what niggas are doing in court. How many gun enhancements you got, bro? What kind of enhancements?
I got 7 dollars, 14 free GBI. 1 dollar, 2, 1 dollar, 2, 1 dollar, 2 with a 1 year GBI. 1279. Next year if they pass that, they'll be knocking 2 years on that sentence. I'll be going home. So, but it's the juvenile strikes when I was 16, 15. They gave a nigga that shit against me. They gave a nigga a 3-year gun enhancement and a strike.
Yeah, because me, right? I don't give a fuck about none. Look, at the end of the day, I don't give a fuck about none of these prison politics. I feel like all this shit is bunk, bro. Like, I'm gonna keep it real. That's me, though. But I'm just saying, for other niggas who do care, like, if you got out today, right? And I called you and I told you, like, let's speak for the convicts though, or the criminal thinking ass niggas that got young homies. If I called you today and I said, hey, um, my bitch coming to see me and we need a pack. What you gonna do? And you gonna get it wherever it need to go. If I called you and I said, if you was on the streets after what I done been in here with you and we done been thugging and you was on the streets and I called you and I said I need some money on my books. What about you? Like, if after being in here with me and how we done thugged or whatever, whatever, you gonna go find a nigga a bitch. You gonna go do all of that, right? You gonna do YouTube? And it's easy to say, but at the end of the day, it's like if we on these level 4s and we stuck and we got life, don't we want young homies like this to get out? Ain't that better for us? Like, let's just be honest though. Don't we want to tell our young niggas to go home?
That's what my homies said. See, homies, the nephews not being able to grow. My auntie here, man.
My homies told me he want more members on the streets, not in prison.
So whoever got a TV is whoever got it. Hold on. All right, look, we gotta shut this down. They kind of close shit out and all that. But thank you for joining, man.
Yeah.
And thank you for giving me the platform, man.